The news are true. I stopped using AI writers for SEO. I'm done, not using them anymore. And so in this video, I want to go over why that is, my 4 main points on why I've stopped using them, and what I use now. Because if I'm not using AI writers, what am I using for SEO? So let's break it down. Let's break it down why I stopped using them. So the very first thing and the very first reason is simply because just writing isn't enough. It will not rank your site. And all these writers say, hey, listen, just write this, get ranked, make a lot of money. That's simply not true. Because as you know, and as I explain on this channel in multiple courses I have, right, to rank a site, right, to rank a site, you're using SEO, so search engine optimization, right? You're optimizing for search. There are 3 main pillars. And if you're watching me for a long time, you know what these are, right? It's on-page SEO, which is what you write on the actual site. What you write, how you write it, how you optimize the content itself to rank for certain keywords, right? Super important. Then there's technical SEO, which is the more, in my opinion, more boring part of SEO, which is things like schema markup, meta tags, the site speed, all these very, very important. For example, for site speed, right? Let's say this is Google, right? And someone searches for a certain keyword, right? And you rank first, right? This is your site right here. You rank first and your competitor ranks second, right? Even though you rank first and you're getting all this traffic, if your site takes so long to load, people will click it, yeah, but they'll just hop off and click on the second result. And if people do this enough times, the second one will swap with you and you'll go down the rankings. So a simple thing like a site being fast is so important, right? Because it's pointless ranking first if nobody's actually being able to convert on your site, okay? And then the third pillar is, of course, off-page SEO, which is essentially link building, building backlinks. And if you want tutorials and courses for free on how I'll do that, I'll link it down below in the description. Full video courses here on YouTube on how you can build any backlink 1,000% for free. I won't charge you a thing, okay? And so this is the main issue, and this is the main reason why I stopped, is because just writing content isn't enough. And using an AI writer and thinking, oh, okay, I'm just going to use this, write for a bunch of blog posts, 1,000 blog posts for all these keywords, and then I'm going to rank first. You can't, right? Because you cannot just focus on one pillar, right? If you just focus on one, you won't win. If you focus on 2, you won't win. You need to focus on all 3. That's why I talk about these 3 main pillars, because they are essential to a proper SEO strategy. Otherwise, you will never make it, okay? And now I'm being dramatic, but that's just reality. Second reason why I stopped using AI writers is because, honestly, most of them just suck. Most of them are awful. They will not write in your brand's tone of voice, right? Because if you're using AI to write, right? Let's say you are not using AI at all. You're just using a human, right? And you're writing content for a certain brand. Let's say writing content for Monster, right? You need to understand how Monster speaks, right? How their brand connects with customers, right? How their mannerisms, how they carry themselves. And this know-how, this knowledge, this sensitivity to how the brand speaks is super important. And most AI writers will not write like that, right? It's just a robot regurgitating stuff they saw on the internet already, right? It's not new stuff. It's not stuff that speaks in the brand's tone of voice with its mannerisms. So it's just pointless, right? You're just regurgitating content that will never rank, right? Firstly, because you're only doing the content, you're not doing technical or off-page, but then because it's just pointless content. So you need something that knows how to actually write content about your brand, about your business, about your products, that knows how you speak with your customers, how your brand carries themselves, maybe even some future plans for your brand that only you in your head know, or maybe you've written down somewhere, right? You need an AI that knows all that and takes all that into account to write the perfect piece of content, right? And then most of them just don't do it. Most of them are just using ChatGPT's API, which, I mean, if you want to do that, just use it for free, right? And third is most AI writers are just writers. And that's one of the biggest issues, right? They're just writers. They only allow you to write a big wall of text, right? They don't allow for editing, updating, or syndicating, right? As a human, when you're writing content, you're not just writing it. You're writing it, then you revise it, you update it, maybe you change some links here and there, maybe you add some images, maybe you change some things around, change a paragraph, right? It's an iterative process, right? And most AI writers, again, are just writers. They will not allow you to edit things, proofread things, update. So let's say you've written a post like a year ago, right? These AI writers will only allow you to write, not update. You want to be able to take a post you've written a long time ago and freshen it up with new links, new image, new things, because SEO is not a static thing. SEO is a marketing strategy. Don't forget about that. SEO, search engine optimization, just like Google Ads, It's just like ads, I guess, or giving out flyers on the street. Like SEO is a marketing strategy. It's a way to get customers. And it is not and should not be a static approach to it, right? You need to update your content. Otherwise, I mean, it's just pointless. And then also syndicating. These are just the three main ones, right? When you write something, when you post something on your site, nowadays you want to syndicate it to your LinkedIn, syndicate it to Twitter, syndicate it to Facebook with dedicated posts, because a lot of your traffic is going to come from social. And if you're doing marketing for a company, right, or a business, anything, you should not just be doing SEO, right? You should leverage multiple marketing channels. SEO is just one piece of the puzzle, right? You can get a lot of clients with SEO, but if you're doing SEO, you should also be doing ads, some social media, organic stuff, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, right? You should not just be focusing on SEO, right? And these tools are only writers. They are not holistic tools. They don't allow you to do all this stuff. And so that's the third reason. And fourth, honestly, because there's no training, right? These tools are just writers. They don't teach you how to use the tool. And one of the most important things about AI writers is that they position themselves as these tools that, okay, just uses rank first, right? And the issue with that is that we will track a lot of people that don't know how SEO works, right? And because AI does everything for them, they think, okay, this is very well done. I'm just going to go with this and just post this right off the bat. And the issue with AI is that AI, just like ads, right? AI amplifies your efforts. For example, let's say you have a business, right? You sell shoes online. You have a Shopify store, right? A lot of customers come in, right? And they love your shoes, right? Amazing shoes are great, right? You then start to run ads, and you get even more clients. And okay, of course, they will love your shoes too, right? Because ads amplify the business, right? People were already coming in organically, and they like the shoes. So if you throw in ads to the fire, right, more people will come in, and of course, in theory, more will love the shoes. And so ads amplify the business. AI amplifies your skills. So if you're not a skilled writer or a skilled SEO, AI will amplify the bad side. So you need to know how to do SEO or write things, at least the bare minimum, before you use AI and leverage AI to do it for you, right? For example, I've given this example a lot of times. Let's say me and you, this is me, right? This is you. We are in a table building competition. So the one that builds the most tables the fastest wins, okay? And I have my hands, I'm using my hands to build the tables. So it takes me a lot of time, right? I have to tighten up all the bolts and screws to build the tables. And you have this amazing wrench that allows you to build the tables much faster. So you have this amazing tool. So in theory, you'd build more tables than me faster. We'd both build the tables, right? But because you have a tool that allows you to tighten up the bolts so much faster, you'd build a lot of tables so much faster. So you'd win the competition. Technically, right? And this, by the way, this is an analogy, right? This wrench is AI. This amazing technology that allows you to do things faster is AI. So we can both do the same thing, which is assemble tables, but you can do it so much faster because you're using AI, in this case, a tool. However, if you don't know how to use the tool, you won't build a single table, right? So you need, and of course, AI is a great tool to amplify what you know. But if you don't know how to use it, I mean, I'll still win. Hopefully this made sense. And so the issue with all these writers is that there's no training. They don't teach you how to do SEO, right? They don't teach you what a backlink is, how to structure your content, when and how to sprinkle your keywords in, internal linking, external linking, calls to action, all this stuff that's super important, because without training, and if your people that are coming in don't know how to do SEO right, this will just amplify bad practices, which won't lead to customer success, which will lead to people not using your writer anymore. So training is very important. And so these are the main things. So what do I use now? What do I use? So you're all wanting to know, right? I use a tool that gives me all this, right? I use a tool. I don't just use a writer. I use an AI that helps me holistically with my SEO. Because as I said, SEO has three main pillars. You cannot succeed with SEO just by focusing on one. You got to focus on all three. And on top of that, you cannot succeed with SEO if you don't know what you're doing. So training, a tool that gives me training that tells me, listen, do this, don't do that. Do this because of that. Don't do this because of that, right? Training, actionable, tangible tips. It's very important, because if you don't know how to use AI, if you don't know how to use a wrench, I mean, I'm going to look at you and you're going to be banging the wrench on your head while you should be like using it to tighten up the tables. Hopefully this is making sense, okay? And so here's the one I use, right? Here's what I use. Not just a writer. It's very important. It's not just a writer. It's a holistic tool that helps me with my SEO. Firstly, of course, it helps me write new content, right? That's the very first thing. It helps me write new content. Second, it helps me edit existing new content, right? So I don't just want to be publishing things. I want to be able to edit them and not edit them manually because I want to use AI for editing. I want the AI to give me tools and tell me where to make changes, what changes to make. I want the AI to be able to increase the speed at which I can edit things. And again, the AI it will only be valuable if I know what to edit. That's why training is very important. Then, updating existing content, right? Updating content that already exists online with new links, internal, external, images, all this stuff, right? Then after that, syndicating, a tool that allows me to be holistic, right? When I make a post, syndicate all my socials, convert my content into dedicated LinkedIn posts, dedicated Instagram posts, Twitter, all this stuff, right? Facebook even. And finally, that allows me to leverage multiple platforms. Let's say, for example, I said before, SEO is only one marketing channel. If you're running a business, ideally you want to have multiple marketing channels. Let's say, for example, the two main drivers of business to my business, right? This is my business, right? Are SEO and are YouTube, right? YouTube. These are the two main channels. A holistic AI tool would, for example, allow me to take a video, right, and convert it into a blog post that I could then leverage on my blog, right, to drive even more traffic to my site. So all these stuff works in tandem, leveraging multi-platforms, not just stuck with Google, okay? And then finally, focusing on the 3 SEO pillars, right? Something that allows you to not just a writer, right, but something that allows you to focus on the 3 pillars, right? By the way, before I show you what the tool is, if you want training on SEO, I have these 2 courses. This is a 5-hour course on local SEO, and it's not just about local SEO, there's a bunch more stuff. And this is a 2-hour course on everything I know about SEO. Still valid to this day, how to do SEO, like on page, off page, how to build backlinks, how to acquire clients, how much to charge for SEO, link building, a bunch, like all the stuff I know for SEO is in these 2 courses. So for free, by the way, I'll leave a link somewhere in the description. And so again, what tool do I use? A holistic tool that allows me to do all this. And if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know what the tool is. And this tool did start as an AI writer. Journalist AI started solely as a writer. But now it has so much stuff. Let me just show you the very first thing, right? Now you can just go here to an existing post. This is all done with AI, by the way, with in-article images, internal links, external links, even videos that are relevant to what the content is about. This is a video review of this new Audi car, right? And I can just go here, right? And I can rewrite this, right? This as a pirate. I don't know why you want to do that, but you can if you want, right? And the AI, as you see here, it sort of wrote it as a pirate, right? I don't know why you want to do this, but you can. And the AI will take into account the paragraph as a whole and the article itself and write it in a new way. You can also add links. So go here, add links, add external links, and now the AI will take into account the whole article as a whole, the paragraph itself, and look for places in where you can add links, right, as well as the URLs the links out to, as well as the anchors. And I can just simply add them as you see here. I just added all these links right here, right? I can do this for a whole article if I want, or just simple paragraphs. I can, if I want, make this a list, right? Let's say I want the same information, but in a list form. Boom, there we go, I can do that. I can make it so as well as in a table, right? Put this info in a table. There you go, in a table. I can add keywords. I can make it longer. I can make it shorter. Now, again, humans can do this. Any human can do this, right? But why would you if AI can help you do it 10 times faster, right? Just the thing about adding links, the time it would take you to read through the paragraph, find the places where you want to add links. So I want this to be the anchor text, and then looking at sites where you could potentially link out to, it would take you so much time. And this takes like a couple of seconds, as you saw before. And so, again, this is not just a writer, right? This is not just a tool that allows you to write content like this, right? It's also, as you saw, this is added right here. It's also a tool that allows you to edit the content. I can take these images, for example. Let's say I don't like this. Maybe add a dog, right? And we'll add a dog to the image. Now, you won't add an image of a dog. You will add a dog to the image of the car that's already there. So again, it takes into account the whole context of the article and the image itself, right? Again, I said add a dog. He could have just added the dog as an image of a dog, but no. It kept the car, the new Audi Q8, I think, and added a dog next to it. And if I don't like it, I can keep iterating over and over and over again infinite times. I can change the alt text with AI. I can do all this stuff, right? So again, not just a writer. It's very, very important. And then it saves me time because I can just click here to publish to my site. It integrates to all of these amazing platforms, integrations, new integration, right? WordPress, Shopify, Ghost, Wix, Webflow, Blogger, even Zapier, so you can basically integrate anything you want. Squarespace, I forgot to mention this. It also allows you to automatically index your content on Google, syndicates to all your social media platforms, allows you to do auto linking, so taking old posts of yours, it'll read through it, and add links to it. There's a link here for a video tutorial on how this works. It's amazing, right? You can even have a blog run on autopilot, so you can have it write however many articles you want, right, and having them published every single month, week, day, 12 or 6 hours. So you can have a blog running on the back end. If you connect all this, right, you can have Journalist AI connected to your site. This is your website, right? You can have it do the keyword research for you, because it also does keyword research right here. Then after it does the keyword research, it'll generate the content for you, right? Then it'll automatically publish it to your site, also syndicated social media, and of course, index it on Google, right? All is being published to your site. And the posts aren't just some generic posts. As you saw before, right? All these posts, if we expand on these ones, all they have a featured image, table of contents, proper content structure with in-article images, in-article videos, bullets, tables, quotes, even linking, internal linking. So these articles will be interlinked between each other in a way that makes sense. External linking, linking out to external authoritative sources. For example, if this article is about finance, linking out to Bloomberg, linking out to TechCrunch in a way that makes sense. If I open up right here, I can open up my history of articles. I can just click just a random one. Let's just do golden. I like to give this example often. If I click here, trimming golden retriever nails. Open this up, right? This is an article on how to trim your golden retriever's nails. This is done with AI, right? There's a table of contents, proper content structure with in-article images, right? Internal links, external links, even videos that are not random, right? This is a video on how to groom the nails of a dog, because again, the article is about grooming nails. So all this isn't done randomly. I can just click here and post this straight to my site if I'd like. Okay, so again, not just a writer, so much more than a writer. And if at this point you're just using writers, you will be left behind, because a writer isn't enough. And again, AI just amplifies what you do, right? And speaking of training, right, the official YouTube channel, which I produce content for, has almost 500 videos, all this in-depth, not all of them, right, but most of them in-depth training with actionable tips on how to do SEO, how to build links, what to do, what not to do, because we want to give you the most chances of succeeding with our tool, which again isn't just a writer. Now, by the way, also forgot to mention, we also build links for you, so that's pretty cool, and the results are insane. I think they'll show up in this video, right? The results right here, they're crazy. Like, you can watch this after, right? Every single link we build gets these amazing results. But again, not just a writer. Now, if you watch this far, I want to give you a coupon. So I'll leave a coupon in the pinned comment down below. If you use it, you save a lot of money. And yeah, give it a go. It's free for a couple articles. Test it out, see if it's a good fit for your business. If not, no worries. You can just use other AI. But my point here is that you need to use AI. Because if you don't, you're just going to get left behind, right? In the table competition hypothetical scenario, if I'm using AI, right, let's say this is me now, and I know how to use it, and this is you, I'm going to build so many more tables so much faster. Again, AI just amplifies what I can do, and it increases the speed at which I can do stuff, and so I will win. So your competition, who's using AI, will win. Whether your niche is chiropractors, Shopify store for physical products, services, whatever it is, right? People using AI will win, okay? And we have a ton of businesses already using it, and that they're just winning, right? We have a couple of case studies right here. You can read through them if you'd like. We need to add more, of course, because these are a bit outdated, but this is like an eight-figure company, a bank who's growing is using our product. This guy even has a case study that even SEMrush commented, because the results are insane, because they were actually insane. But yeah, I won't bore you anymore with this. Give it a go. Go to tryjournalist.com. Use the coupon that I'm going to leave in the pinned comment down below to like have a proper discount. And if you like it, if you actually use it, let me know. And just, if you log in, click this little chat bubble and ask for me. If you have any questions, just say, hey, I want to speak with Vasco, and I'll even hop on a call with you if you want. And you just shoot the shit and see how we can help you better your SEO. Because my goal is to teach you how to use this. And the better you use it, the more time you use it. And that's good for both of us. So yeah, that's it. That's the video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, check the pinned comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.